I'm taking out the Xiaomi Redmi Note 10 Pro so you can see for yourself just how well these cameras perform in real-life scenarios. Good day, you beautiful people. Welcome to LAZADA's Tech, where we do tech in your life in style. Like I said, we're doing a camera vlog test on the Xiaomi Redmi Note 10 Pro. Of the new Note 10 line, this phone champions a 108 megapixel main shooter with an 8 megapixel wide, a 5 megapixel telemacro, and a 2 megapixel depth sensor. Up front in that punch hole, it's repping a 16 megapixel selfie shooter. If you're new to the channel, what we're doing is we're actually using these cameras in everyday scenarios, aka me and my house these days. Stay at home. And because I asked and you guys said that you wanted to see a camera vlog test first, let's make the lenses do all the talking. Let's go. Hello friends, good afternoon. We're back at it again. This is...
To answer your question, Friends has an IMDb rating of 8.9
Alexa, stop!
out of 10.
Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, we are doing a camera vlog test on the Redmi 10 Pro. This is 1080p and there's a beauty mode on this. Now, this is 100. I think it's a little bit too much. Let's switch it around. This is around 40. I think that's a little better. There's also a cool movie frame mode which makes everything look so cinematic, and this is on selfie video. Now, the video with the filter and the movie mode, they downgrade to 720p. That's sort of normal on a lot of phones, that the quality downgrades once you add in effects. But for social media use, I think this is sort of okay. Also, let me know if you want me to do a social media test on this. This is now screen record. So yeah, take note that I am shooting and screen recording at the same time. The phone is able to do that. This is on selfie mode. We have AI camera, HDR settings. I'm gonna put that on automatic, and my favorite feature, palm shutter. There is also a beauty mode on here, so that's super specific, like, ooh, too much. Just a little bit of beauty mode works. You guys, you know my stand on the beauty mode. A little bit helps. Use it just like makeup, but yeah, nothing wrong with the real you. So there are also different filters here, but we're not gonna use that. Now, I think that's a nice photo, but the background is a little distracting, so let's try out the portrait mode. From here, you can adjust bokeh, less bokeh, more bokeh. I think I want more. So, I mean, the cutouts look decent. Again, it's not perfect as you can see here, but no portrait mode ever is. The different effects on portrait mode that we first saw on the Mi 11, they're all here. I still like these like really trippy filters, TBH. Look at that. Right, just for context, these are the rear cameras now. This is 1x and you can go up until 6x. Now there is a wide, but once you're recording, it's not really gonna transfer. This is what wide looks on video. It can zoom in up until 2x. Then back to wide. Now this is 1080p 60 now. This phone can shoot on 1080p 60. We were shooting on 1080p 30. It can do up until 6x. And of course, also wide on 1080p 60. Now I know what you're gonna say. You're probably gonna be like, Isa, but you're not gonna edit this video and export it in 1080p 60. Why are you showing us this? Well, guys, it's because sometimes quality switches depending on the resolution you use. So this is me showing you. Okay, wait. So this is 1080p 30 because when I switched to the wide angle, the camera switched to 30 FPS. Let's see what 4K can do, because this camera can do 4K. 4K now, and this is how it looks. Same spots, same lighting, same everything. It can zoom up until 6x, and again, this is 4K. Okay, yeah, 1x. And then let's see if we can do 4K on wide. Right, you can't do 4K on wide because it just switched back to 1080p 30 FPS. What you can do also is movie frame mode, and this time around it's still on 1080p 30 FPS. And finally, let's take some sample shots just so you see what the cameras can do before we go downstairs and shoot the dogs and other stuff in this house. 1080p 30, ladies and gents. Woo! Cutie pie! And this is zooming it up until 6x. 6x. Hi! Hi, Bruce! Back to 1x, 1080p 30. Now this is wide, 1080p 30. That can zoom into 2x. Ah! 1080p 60 this time. There is no wide. And this is 6x. Bruce! Hi! 1x. And finally, this is 4K. Also no wide, but here is the zoom. 6x. Marnie! Okay, she does not care right now. We're now doing portrait video. Doesn't that okay? That's why I keep on moving, because they keep on like trying to get near me and licky. Stop. One X, normal mode, steady mode on the right. This is me walking and talking now. We're gonna take a break from the dogs because they're too excited. They won't sit still. I can't take photos. Let me show you the pond. So this is the pond, and let's take some photos. So this is normal video, and this is super macro video. I can even do like 2x. There. There, wow. And as a reminder as to how it looks, this is how it looks. Same distance, just normal 1x. So now it's time for the low light shooting test, but I'm not going anywhere, so this is what we're gonna do. Yup, so I have that one light on, and let's see how photos and videos will look. First off, let's do these flowers. And now, time for some night mode selfies. Okay, so this is low light selfie video right now. So before we end this video, I want to go over a few things that I noticed about this phone. First of all, it has a 108 megapixel mode. Of course, that's because it's a 108 megapixel main shooter. Why does that matter? Basically, most phones now with high megapixel counts use pixel binning to come up with smaller but better photos. My very detailed explanation of what pixel binning is on this video. I'll link it down below as well. This is when I tested out Xiaomi's very first 108 megapixel camera, so check that out. So yeah, this has a 108 megapixel mode, and this is useful for when you want to shoot bigger photos, like bigger because you, let's say, want to crop in. Now, for example, a normal shot of this bonsai can only crop in this much, but if I took a 108 megapixel shot, if I wanted to do a crop in of this flower, I can. And that end picture still looks very good. What I also found super impressive on this phone would be its super macro mode. Now I know not a lot of people actually appreciate the macro mode, but the super macro mode on this thing, it pretty much impressed. All in all, I think the cameras of the Redmi Note 10 Pro lived up to its camera-centric focus. I was happy with general everyday use cases, except for when I tried to do a portrait photo of my dog, which yielded weird cutouts. But then again, that's normal with any portrait mode. There is no perfect cutout, and it did well enough for normal people shots. Another cool thing that I didn't show you guys in this vlog would be the fact that this phone has a Pro mode. Now I know that mode is not for everyone, but it's a good option to have on your shooter nonetheless. Especially for budding mobile photographers or videographers, this is very important to have on their device. I just wanted to add that this phone too has really fun camera features like the vlog feature, dual view feature, or even the clone feature. Again, these are things that I've showed you in previous Xiaomi videos, but if you want to see specifically those modes in action, let me know. And finally, because I know you guys are super curious about this, and even if this was supposed to be on a social media test, I'm gonna add this on this video anyway for more value. This is what photos and videos look like on social media. Right, so we have the iPhone 12 mini and the Mi 11 here. We're looking at the story. So this is shot on the Redmi Note 10 Pro and then uploaded to IG. Shot on the IG app. Shot on the camera app, but then uploaded to IG. I think this looks infinitely better. And that was it for our camera vlog test on the Xiaomi Redmi Note 10 Pro. Let me know what you guys think about the performance. If you want to see how I use my tech on a daily basis, find me online. That's isadoes_ on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And I post real-time updates on the things that I review and shoot on TikTok. Or if you have really quick questions, I will probably be better able to answer there. So see you there. Until next time!